Namaste. Come to any comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged. You can prop up on a pillow or a block. Or if you prefer to lie down and get started, just make yourself comfortable. What does it feel like to get comfortable in your own space, your own skin? This is a short 30-minute practice that we're just going to devote today towards opening up the spaciousness, the graciousness of our hearts. There's a lot of mental chatter going on right now while the world is moving through this pandemic. And it's easy to get bombarded by our thoughts. See if we can open up a little space today to come back to the center of the heart, to come back to whatever we're moving through and whatever we're feeling, and to be here in a place of acceptance, loving kindness, just leaning into a little more compassion for self and for all. So you can begin by either placing your hands in prayer at your heart center. You could let your hands just gently rest, or both hands over the heart. And just begin to attune to the feeling and the sound of the breath in the body. Easy, effortless breathing. Just noticing. So maybe for the first time today, just paying loving attention to your breath. Our breath is this vital connection, this powerful connection to our life force energy, our prana. There's this beautiful dance happening constantly between the inhales and the exhales, reminding us that everything is cyclical. So bottom, the middle, and end to the inhale. Feel each one, and then feel that turning point as it moves to the bottom, the middle, the end of the exhale. You may begin to visualize a little circle of breath, so as you inhale, the breath could move all the way up the right side of the body to the crown. And as you exhale, the breath travels down the left side, all the way to the seat. You can just trace your breath in this cyclical way around your body, encircling yourself. One direction, and then another, up the left, all the way to the top, down the right, and again to the left, inhale, tracing the breath, exhale, letting go down the right side. Literally moving the breath through our various channels. Inhale from the seat up the back body to the crown. Pause at the top, feel that turning point. Let the breath exhale forward and down. Putting yourself inside a little snow globe, if you will, of your breath. Heart at the center, pulsing. Feeling, allowing space and room to breathe. How beautifully, by design, our heart and our lungs are so interconnected. Feel the breath as it pierces the center of the heart and travels back out again. And then slowly just giving ourselves a moment to set some intention, allowing the mind to flow towards the heart to flow towards the mind. And again, creating this little loop. Energetically, we're at maximum capacity when our hearts and our minds are flowing in unison. So one big breath towards that connection. And then open mouth, exhale, ha. We're just going to bring the hands together in front of the heart now, if we're not yet in Anjali Mudra in prayer. And just create a little friction between the palms, a little heat, a little fire. Tending the sacred fire is just reminding ourselves, right, that we're alive with this electricity, this energy. Take a moment as you inhale, lift your heart to meet your thumbs, your prayer. And exhale, just separate your palms. See if you can feel that energy bouncing between the hands, the palms. You may even start to mold it a little, carve it, reminding ourselves that we have the choice. What energy we want to mold and bring into our day and shift, change, honor. And then slowly from there, just reach your prayer up high to the sky. You could keep your arms by your ears, or you can separate the hands. I think it feels better to separate a little. And try to draw your pinkies forward. Take another inhale. Navel hugs in as you lift. Good. And as you exhale, you're just going to bring your elbows down and then bring your palms up, your chin up, big lift of the heart. And as you exhale, slowly push forward. Anything that feels heavy, sticky in the body, the mind, the emotional body. Inhale again, spiral your arms in, lift through the center of your heart. And exhale, push. Two more times, flow with the inhale as you lift, find that little rise. And the exhale, push, bow in towards your own heart. One more big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. We're going to take one more and we're going to om on the way up. Inhale. Inhale, arms stretch up high to the sky. And exhale, just slowly let your arms come out shoulder height. We're going to make some fists here. And we're just going to move the arms a little till you feel like you're coming into even, steady arms. And then rotate. Move your shoulders back. Move your shoulders open and forward. So just by turning at the wrists, there we go. And just turning on the channels. And then slowly releasing out, pressing away through the palms like you're holding up an imaginary doorstop. And then we're going to bring the hands forward into Ganesha Mudra. Right hand on top. Hook your fingertips. And this is a mudra. Mudras are like asanas or positions for the hands. And you're going to try to energetically pull your elbows apart. Pull your arms apart. And release the grip a little. Open your arms, spread space between the fingers. And then slowly switch the grip. Left fingertips on top. Big inhale. Big exhale. Squeeze and tighten, pulling away any blockages around the heart, lungs. And to the remover of the obstacles, which is the self, yeah, the mind, the heart coming together. Maybe viewing the obstacles in the path as the obstacles. Pull your prayer back down to the center of your heart. And we're going to move on to hands and knees. If you're seated on anything, just move it to the side. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And then a couple times, let's just move around. Make little tiny sacral circles, waking up energy in the low body. The lower chakras, energy centers. And coming back always to the rhythm of your own breath. And slowly make a cow shape, soften the belly, let the heart stretch forward and through, no tension in the neck. And as you exhale, push away the earth. Get big through your upper shoulders, tuck your chin. Strong arms, and as you inhale, softly forward. Exhale, big rounding. Take your gaze over and inside your left arm. And then slowly come back through neutral. Let your hips and your glutes sway a little to the right, and then your gaze goes over and under right arm. Come back to center, shake a little, wiggle. And then we're just going to slowly turn the right wrist forward. In space, give a little stretch, a little rock. Shake it out. And then put a little weight down into the right palm. Turn your right toes to the right. Extend your left leg out to the side. Turn your toes forward. Reach your left arm high. Hug your belly in. Let your heart stretch a little here. And then send your arm over your ear. Let your rib cage arch up high as your right ear drops towards your right shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Put a little bend in your elbow. Hug your belly in. Stretch your heart forward. Lean your skull back. Good. Inhale, up and over. Big arch to the side body. Exhale. Elbow bends, heart stretches. One more time. Big inhale. Back the breath to your intention. Good. And then slowly from there, root down and slowly take yourself up. Move a little. Yeah, so that you're facing center, and then take a lean with your left hand. Reach up and over with that right arm. And this time we're just going to bend the elbow, tap the fingertips to the skull. Shift your gaze down your left leg, inside your left leg. And then slowly from there, let your skull push back gently into your fingertips. Hug your belly in. Big inhale. Stretch your arm if it feels okay, over the ear. Good, and then slowly come back and up. This time we're going to just set the right fingertips down. You're going to turn your right toes slowly back, about 45 degrees. Pick your left leg up hip height and flex at your ankle. And from here, you're just going to bend your knee and see if you can curl your ankle in, hugging your belly. Maybe you can grab that heel. And then slowly we're going to move skull back. Inhale. Exhale, come forward and bow towards your knee. A couple times like that. Inhale, open, expand. Feel a little stretch in that quadricep. Yeah, as you exhale, come in again. Every time, inhale. And this time, see if you can work to straighten your arm. Push the foot back into the hand. The belly hugs in. And then just feel like you could turn your neck, your gaze up and down. And then one more big breath. Push the foot into the hand. And then slowly from there, stretch all the way up. Yeah, take it down and just release a little. Shake out your right fingertips. Good. Second side, I'm going to turn so that I can face you. Turn your left wrist forward. Take a tiny little pulse. And as you rock back, you're going to slowly, from here, begin to extend your right leg. Turn the toes forward. Turn your left toes and then just shake your left wrist. So your left toes turn out just slightly. Reach your right arm high. Good. Hug your belly in towards your navel. Let's see if we can send that arm over the right ear. Arch through your right rib cage. And then slowly bring your elbow up. Hug your belly and lean your skull back. Good. Send your arm over your ear, lifting through the right side body, lengthening. So we're opening all the sides of the heart right now. So there's a little more room physically for circulation, energetically for emotions, feelings, energy to move. One more big inhale. And then slowly round down into those feet. So you can rise all the way up, extend your arms out. Find length, and then slowly tip over towards that right leg. Reach your left arm high. Hug the belly in. And if it feels okay, you can just touch to the top of the head, back of the skull. And let yourself slowly push skull back in towards the fingertips. And once you're there, you can lean in a little, drop your right ear, left arm over the ear. Good. Inhale all the way back up. Touch your left fingertips down towards the earth. Wiggle the left toes in just a little. Pick the right leg up. Flex at the ankle. And from here, hug the belly in. Keep space in the neck and the shoulders so you can reach back for that ankle. And you hug and hold on. Press your quad forward as you hug your belly in. Inhale here and exhale forward in space. And just making little tiny pulsation movement. Stretching and opening from the hip to the knee to the quad. And then one more time, and see if you can push ankle into the hand a little more. Give a little resistance, but now find some freedom in the neck. You can play with your gaze going up and down. Slowly release it. Extend right arm, extend right leg. Take it all the way back. Hands and knees. And we're just going to bring ourselves up to a forward fold. Feet are going to be about hip distance. Hands just to the shins. And you soften your knees a little. And then slowly from there you can forward fold. Maybe for some, if we're just beginning, we're a little higher on the thighs. Soft bend to the knees will help your low back open. You can slowly work to grab elbows. Hug your ankle bones in as your knees energetically pull apart. And we're just going to hang out here for 5 breaths. Just let the weight of the body fall. And find a little sway from side to side. Shake your head yes, shake it no. Just find some freedom in here. And then slowly from here, inhale halfway up. Let the fingertips come to the shins. Reach your heart forward. Shine the light of your heart forward. Good. And then with integrity, slowly, come all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And staying true to the rhythm of your breath. Roll your shoulders forward. We're just going to dance a little. Just going to sway the arms, sway the legs. Take up some space. Ankles are cracking. And then take your arms down and just sway. So slight little touch to your organs, waking them up energetically. We'll come back to center for a moment, just feel. And we're just going to slowly step a little wider. So we're in just a gentle squat, not too far. We'll rock a little side to side, pick up toes, put toes down. And from here, roll your shoulders back, hug your belly in. Fingertips can point towards the knees or in, like it towards the knees. And you're just going to let your right rib cage move towards your left big toe. Inhale back through center. And slowly left rib cage. See if you can keep your left shoulder back in space as you lean towards the right big toe. You're going to inhale back to center and come all the way up. Put your arms high to the sky. And exhale down to the center of your heart. And so bring the feet a little closer. This is a pranayama exercise that I've learned from one of my teachers. So we're just going to slowly begin by lifting up towards the mind. And there's a soft bend in the knees here, so the energy is flowing. Take a big inhale. Let the prayer and the breath pull down to the heart. And then pause from here, and you're going to make like a French press, and as you exhale, push down. Just noticing any tightness, any areas in the body that feel tight. Inhale, pull the breath back up to the heart. Exhale, push down like a French press. Just clearing the pathways. Inhale again, rise up to the heart. Exhale. Let's take one more slow inhale. You can separate the hands and feel like you're flooding your heart with the breath. Exhale, pushing away. Releasing tension, stress, anxiety, fear, that's going on. We're rising up. Inhale. And now slowly wiggle the feet a little further apart. Turn the left knee out, the right toes slightly in. We're just going to kind of sink our way into Warrior Two, Virabhadrasana 2, slowly by pulsing. These little pulsing rhythms help teach the body how to go a little deeper. They can also help release and heal old injuries, scar tissue. And there's a lot of warriors in the world right now that we can look towards, our doctors, our first responders, all of the people that are rallying to help provide in the world. So can you just give a bow of devotion out, offer from your heart, bring one hand in, and then slowly the other. Take a big inhale into everything that you're offering. Send it out to someone that could use it right now. Big open mouth. Warriors of the heart right here. Inhale, pull something or someone in that you're really grateful for right now. And exhale, just a thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Inhale one more time. Let's just pull into the center of our own heart. Self-love, healing, compassion. Gratitude, kindness, and exhale. Your whole energy field sends out to connect to this level around us, this consciousness that's surrounding us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Inhale, reach your arms high, straighten through your left leg, and then slowly just pivot in the feet so the left toes turn in, the right toes turn out. You're coming back to the center, right here of your heart, just pulsing. Pulsing. Bring your left thigh bone back. Good. And here we're just going to flick to let go of anything that's feeling heavy or holding us back from the center of our hearts. So you're just going to take your hands out, make a little fist, and start to flick. Flick quick. Flick quick. Yeah. Flicking quickly. And then slowly turn your fingers up. Gaze can be soft or wherever it feels safe in the neck, the shoulders. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let it go. Release something. Release some tension. Inhale all the way back to center. Straighten through your right leg. Good. And as you slowly come back to center, turn all 10 toes in. I'm just going to take the hands to the hips for a moment. We're going to come about halfway down. You can soften your knees and just move a little side to side. Feel the center of your heart expanding out. Yeah, and then like you had some dumbbells in your hands, but they weren't taking you down. Nice and slow, take your gaze down. And if it feels really hard to reach the ground, you could widen your stance, or you can always have blocks or props available. Again, once you're a little deeper down, heart stretching forward, you can pulsate a little, move a little side to side. Then we're just going to take a nice forward fold for 5 breaths. Breathing into the heart, Back of the heart, bow to the heart, honoring yourself for showing up in all the ways that you're showing up for yourself, for others right now. And then slowly let your fingertips come out until they're under your face again. Soften those knees, take your hands to your hips and come all the way up to standing. Yeah. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Back to center. And let's just pause for a moment to feel. And let your hands rest down. You can bring one hand over your heart. Good. And then slowly from there, I'm going to turn to the side. You're going to root down into your left leg and work to get your right ankle. We're just going to stretch a little more through the quad. And as you push your heel back, straighten your arm, but try not to lock the elbow so much. Tendency will be for the hips to turn open. Can you square a little? Keep pushing the foot back and softening that left knee. Good. We're going to reach the left arm up high to the sky. Big intention for your mind and your heart to come together. Touch your third eye. Bring it down to your heart. And then slowly from there, hugging your belly in. Lean forward about a third of the way. See if you can reach that left arm forward and up. And keep pushing your foot back, keep hugging your belly in. Keep rising up for your heart. In dancer's pose, maybe like a third of the way to where you would normally go. And then slowly rising back and up. You can bring that foot forward, shake the ankle out. Set it down and we'll switch sides. You might want to wiggle, just a reset for the sacrum. Switching sides. Really root down into this right standing leg. And then you're going to work this left foot up. See if you can kick into the hand. I like to hold at the ankle and flex. Top of the foot might be a better place for you. Hug the belly in. And let the shoulder blades work their way towards each other like they're kissing. A little kiss at the back of the heart. And then as you reach out a little, stretch through the quad, but hug your hip bones back in. Reaching your right arm up to the sky. And then slowly moving the right hand, the right thumb towards the heart. Take a big inhale. Grow a little taller, and then slowly from there, kick back. See if you can soften your right knee. Dancer's pose, but staying lifted. So that we're keeping the heart open and letting there be this beautiful rise to the energy. At the same time, we're grounding down, rooting ourselves. Slowly come back to center. Release. You can shake your left ankle a couple times. Move the hips around. Yeah. Let's just take a big inhale. Stretch the arms all the way high to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to turn your toes and your knees out and begin to come down. Let's come all the way down to a seat. And then from the seat, we're just going to bring the feet together, the knees apart. You can hug at your ankles and wiggle a little closer in. If that feels too tight in your hip flexors, move your feet forward like a little diamond. I like to find that halfway point. And then reach your arms up high to the sky. Then you're going to take your palms, turn them in, touch the pinkies and your thumbs. You can look up as you inhale like them. And exhale, just pull Lotus Mudra so the back of the hands touch. Down to the center of your heart, right here. Just breathing. You energetically be touching the feet and pulling the toes apart. And just coming back to this intention of letting our minds flow towards our hearts. And imagine there's this funnel right here at your heart, capturing anything that isn't useful, that isn't serving, and just funneling it out for you. I'm just going to slowly reach all the way back up to the sky as you inhale. Lifting, lengthening, and as you exhale, forward fold halfway. Take another inhale, move the heart forward. As you exhale, come down a little more. We're going to ohm our way down to our final position here. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. So big inhale. As you let yourself descend, you might find it feels good to rock a little. You could stack 2 fists. Rest your elbows, your hands into, or your chin into your hands. 3 breaths. And then slowly moving our way back up. And good, just taking your hands to the outside of your legs like a book, and gently closing. Shake your legs forward, shake them out. Good. And we're just going to slowly begin to roll our way down towards our spine. Switch back a little. And once you're there, just hug your left knee in, twirl your ankle, and move from your hip. Couple circles one way and then another. And we're going to take half happy baby. So you're going to reach up anywhere you can touch your shin, your ankle, your outer foot, your big toe. Bring your knee out to the side and just pulse here. And if you want a little more, you could extend your left leg and use your left hand like a weight to anchor down. And if that feels okay, you can slowly work to open your right leg a little more to the side. Only if you're not overdoing it, you can use that left hand to really anchor that left hip down. You can extend your left arm out and just feel like you're radiating out in all directions from your center. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to take the left hand up, right arm down. Scoot a little to your right. And you can keep the knee bent right here, hovering in the air. You can hold your foot and then twist underneath the ribcage. Gaze can be soft to the sky or maybe moving into a little cervical twist in your neck by gazing over the right shoulder. And again, just feeling yourself radiating from center out in all directions. Slowly coming back. Reach your leg high to the sky. Use your palms to anchor down. And then slowly switch. Touch your right foot down. Grab a hold right here. Make some circles with your left ankle. Your left hip. One direction and then another. Ardha Ananda Balasana, half happy baby. So anywhere you can grab. The key is not to push down through the low back or back of the neck. You might want to scoot a little to the right. If it feels safe and comfortable, you could extend your right arm out. Extend your left leg out. You could use your right hand like a weight and perhaps extend your right leg. And then from there, just slowly lifting left leg high. You can keep a bend in this left leg as you spin onto your right outer thigh. Left arm moves like a T to the floor. Right elbow kickstands so that you can catch if you're extending, otherwise you're holding right here. And then you can take that spinal twist through the thoracic spine, extending right leg, maybe shifting the gaze over the left shoulder. Such a good juicy twist. Coming back to center, hugging both knees in. Oh, sorry, I forgot to extend left leg. And let's just take both legs out. Shake a little. My favorite way to end is just to shake a little. I'm going to slowly let the feet float down. Come back, one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Feel this pulsation of your heartbeat coming to meet your hand, coming to meet your physical body. The boundary of your skin and your heart merging. And then slowly just let yourself begin to find the shape of Shavasana. Final relaxation pose. Soften the breathing. All that you have is your soul. Keep resting in Shavasana for as long as you like. You're ready to slowly start to wiggle space in the fingers, space in the toes. Let's take some time to make our way up to a seat. And once you arrive, taking this little prayer, letting your prayer come up to the space between your brow, your third eye. Honoring your thoughts, the flow of your thoughts. Bringing your prayer down to your lips, honoring your words, flow of your words. Down to your heart, honoring the flow of your heart. And what it feels like to be in a place when our mind, our words, our thoughts, our words, our emotions, our hearts are flowing together. One big breath together. Open mouth, exhale. All that you have. Little Tracy Chapman on in the background. All that you have is your soul. Take a big bow towards yourself, towards your heart. Namaste. Thanks, y'all. Big love. Big namaste.